We go into today's game against Schalke with the knowledge that 3 of the 4 teams in the Champions League group can all qualify. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the NK Zagreb save. I am Cultured Left Foot and it's a pleasure to have you with me. Look at this. Porto on 7, Schalke on 8, us on 9. We've won 3, lost 2. Schalke have won 2, drawn 2, lost 1. And Porto have won 2, drawn 1, lost 2. Feyenoord are out of it. They can't. Well, they could potentially get the Europa League spot, but it seems unlikely with their goal difference. Now, you've got to remember, we won the Europa League last season. We've won the Super Cup this year against Man United. So we really should be getting out of this group. I declared it quite an easy group when it was drawn, but it's been a little bit tougher than I thought. We've got a new formation. We'll get onto that in a minute. The 4-2-2-2 didn't really work, so we've mixed it up a little bit. We were last together all the way back here. It might have even been Schalke last time when we got a 3-2 win. It may have even been Porto. I can't remember. I've had a bit of a break from recording. I think it was Schalke and then Istra, I think is who we played. And then we went and beat Feyenoord 6-0 at home. Incredibly good game that. We did play the 4-2-2-2 in that one. It worked really well. We then drew with Osijek. We then beat Solin 3-0, which was not as easy as it seems, but it was probably convincing. We beat them 4-0 then in the league when we changed formation, actually. And then I used sort of this period here, as I always do, basically before the Porto game, I used this period here to come up with a formation that suits our players a little bit better. I just stripped it all back, went through it all again and looked at player traits, what our team likes to do, how our team's been performing already, and went through that. But we lost 2-1 to Feyenoord at their ground. A penalty in the 68th minute won it for them. We then beat Slavan Blupo 1-0. We beat Rodez 2-0. Munoz coming back from injury and getting a goal. We beat Porto 1-0, which was really, really good. Leonardo scoring from a corner. We then beat Rijeka 1-0. Ratinho getting the goal. We drew 2-2 with Osijek and went through on penalties. We didn't miss any penalties. They missed their first 2. So it set it up quite good for us. Jerry getting us an equaliser in the 83rd minute. 2-0 down at half time. We then came back with 2 goals of our own after a little cheeky formation change. But we've just drawn 0-0 with Hajduk, and that's a bit disappointing on my wife's birthday, the 3rd of December. We had a goal disallowed from Vicario. No, he missed a penalty, sorry, Vicario. Had a terrible game. But yeah, we got a 0-0 draw. It's alright, we're still top of the league unbeaten, so I'm not too fussed about the league. But today we play Schalke. It's the final game before the winter break, and this is what we're playing. This is now what we play. We've gone to a 4-2-3-1 rather than a 4-1-2-2-1. A 4-1-2-3-1. Basically, I like my teams to press at the front, so we're using a pressing forward at the moment. We've got an attacking midfielder backing him up and a winger that will stay pretty wide and give us a number of opportunities for crosses into the box. We have Jerry coming in as the inside forward, a playmaker and a central midfielder who have got a few just individual instructions. So he stays wider to try and help the winger out. He'll roam from his position. He'll shoot less often. Garcia will try more direct passes into the forwards and the wingers and take a few more risks. Vicario's just get further forward. We've got Jerry, Ratinho and Siminovic all closing down a bit more naturally, and then Siminovic is dribbling less. Obviously he wouldn't generally play up front. We have got other options, but we've got a bit of an injury crisis going on at the moment. And then we've got Jeff at fullback, Leonardo, Oder, Tosic as an inverted wingback. Now he's so good going forward that I want him to actually come into this area here and give us more options to use on the ball. Now this could go horrendously wrong. It's been going okay since we've been using it, and we have got a backups formation as well in a 4-1-3-2, which suits our players that we've currently got a little bit better. But we are going to go with the 4-2-3-1 for today's game. Did I pick my subs bench? I cannot remember. Yes, I did. Cabrera, Stojic, Amaral, Lechtala, Bocoli, Arena is back, just about going back from injury, and Max Simon on there as well. Fernandez, Benkovic, Milovanovic and Kalasia miss out in today's game. There's a lot riding on it though. It's going to be Champions League or Europa League for us. We've definitely qualified for at least one of them. We should. We're going to imagine Porto will beat Feyenoord, which will put them on 10 points. And then it's a case of if we draw, we'll go through on goal difference unless they win by like 7. If we draw, we're through top. If we lose, we're in the Europa League potentially, which is a nightmare. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Their biggest strength is their dribbling. Their biggest 7 of the 10 assists conceded in the last one have come from the right side of the pitch. So now we've got Jeff putting in earlier crosses, which he'll be hopefully pretty damn useful. So let's get into the game. I think I need to just put replays back on. I think I've been watching it in comprehensive highlights, or extended highlights, but just without the replays. Yeah. So let's get these back on for your benefit. I don't really watch replays when I'm playing it on my own, but we need to go out there and we need only a point to qualify for the next round. Let's go out there and make sure we get it. We are away. We are going to start attacking though. I want to be on the front foot against a team like Schalke, and we're going to go and just make sure that we put their back two defenders really under a lot of pressure, and their goalkeeper as well. Try and panic them into like rushed clearances so that we can get the ball back. We've looked good in training. I know Fagundes is injured, but we have looked good in training. I've also gone back to looking at what formation they're playing, so a 4-4-2, see if they change it up in the game. I know I have it here as well, but it's sometimes good to see it as a widget. As Tosic throws the ball in, Vidovic picks it up. He's got Garcia there, uses him, shoots, tries to bend one just past the post. And yeah, we really should be getting out of this Champions League group. There really shouldn't be any debate with the thing we have now. There's been a few comments in the Discord like, I think this squad is weaker than last year's. I'd probably agree. I don't think it's the best of squads we've ever had. As Garcia bends one, there we go. You give him too much time and he just sticks it in the corner. Mateus Garcia, he's being linked with some big clubs already like Barcelona, Arsenal, Liverpool I think are interested in him, but we need to try and keep hold of him. He is absolutely brilliant. A wonderful signing that we've brought in. Garcia curls it into the corner. A wonderful finish. 1-0 with our first shot on target. We score a goal. We're football managing. Well, we're not really FMing them because they haven't even had a shot at home. But yeah, I mean, this isn't the strongest of squads we've ever had, but it is. There's a lot of wonder kids that we've got here that are going to progress, and we've got a lot of potential in this squad, as that's a good block to put it over for a corner. So we really need to just, you know, have faith in me. I've won us the Europa League. I've won us the European Super Cup. I've got faith in myself. So there we go. We're putting Sonogo into a rush clearance. Vicario, Vidovic gets round into Ratinho to Tosic. Tosic, you know, does the inverted wingback does just deny us that little bit of an overlap as Ratinho into Garcia again. Vicario tries to bend it. Had Simunovic in front of him, but didn't lay it into his path. Let's get creative. Odair's panicked or pressured by that, which is a little bit annoying because, yeah, I mean, you're a centre back. You don't have to be too creative. Trust me, I'm a centre back and I'm not very creative at all. Head it, hoof it, tackle them, kick them. That's my rules of centre back play. It's very, very similar to how Jamie Carragher used to play, I'd suggest, as a centre-back. Escobar, ball in, it's cleared away. Great clearance by Tosic, that on the volley. Kodra goes down the line. Are we not going to go and get that, Jeff? Nikolic puts in Odair with a header. Guerrero picks it up and he shoots over the bar. Oh, a little bit of a mix-up at the back there. Fiolo, ball in. Jerry gets a head on it. Guerrero's there, out to Kodra. Nikolic, back to Guerrero again, into Schmidt, into Fierro. They are getting a bit of space and it's bounced around and Mugunga's put it in. Patrick Mugunga with his 11th goal of the season. And it wasn't the best of goals. Guerrero here, maybe we're pressing them a bit too much. Schmidt, lots of space for Fioro. He put it back across goal. It was a good tackle from Leonardo, but it actually fell to Muganga and it stuck in the net. Leonardo on a yellow card. That's not the best. Let's demand a bit more from them. Porto aren't currently beating Feyenoord, which is interesting. You thought they would have been absolutely smashing them. Leonardo into Vidovic. Vidovic to Garcia, up to Jerry. Jerry comes to the ball into Vicario. Vicario back to Vidovic. Good ball out to Jeff on the right hand side, who's giving us a bit of an overlap. Across. Tosic is there. Shot. Ratinho on the rebound. And we make it 2-1 with an instant response. And that's what we want to see. Lovely, lovely stuff. It goes out to Jeff. It's a good ball out to Jeff. And he put a decent cross in. It was sort of semi-cleared from Sonogo. Fell to Tosic. His shot. Great save. But Ratinho reacts the quickest to fire past Jacobs. And make it 2-1 to Zagreb. And this is what we wanted to see. We'll give them a bit of praise and see how that goes down after they've just scored the second away goal. But yeah, so as you can see, Porto have now taken the lead. So if we draw, I'm pretty sure we'll stay top on goal difference. But we'll have to wait and see. Yes, I do appreciate the effort. So I'm going to say calmly I'm happy with it. Not go into much more detail about it. They don't need an individual team talk. Simunovic having a pretty crap game. We could risk it and put an attacking midfielder out here. So Simon, I think, is right-footed, and I think Lechthaler's left. Yeah, he's left-footed, so we could put Lechthaler out here as an inside forward. So It's interesting. See, no one's really playing. The wingers aren't really getting into the game. Vicario's struggling. Ratinho's obviously having a good game because he scored. I think I'd like to put Jerry up. Let's just switch these two over. Simonovic and inside forward probably is a little bit better as well. And we do have Arena, who's coming back from injury, on the bench, who I'd probably look to bring on for Vidovic if Vidovic doesn't improve too much. He's not a natural central midfielder. He's more of a holding midfielder. As Nikolic puts a ball in, O'Dare's there. Guerrero will pick it up. He looks to Escobar. Escobar just in field, and then they've got round Oyazin with a good save. Oyazin now asked to be taken off the transfer list after wanting to go on it to move to Liverpool. So we took him off the transfer list, and he's now signed a new contract, which is great. There's no minimum fee release clause. He's happy at the club again, so he's really useful to have in. O'Dare not having the best of games. I'm wondering if we switch to the 4-1-3-2, just to give us that defensive midfield holding player, a bit of solidarity. I'm not too sure. We could go back to the 4-1-2-2-1, but we'll see. Tosic with a throw into Vicario, back to Tosic. Vidovic will get that. He's on the edge. He shoots and Jacobs makes the save. Yeah, so Vidovic has got the trait. Well, we've asked him to not shoot as much or take shots less often. Great ball from Ratinho out to Garcia, but it's deflected away. Martinez will bring it forward because we want him to be like the sort of playmaker. He's there as a central midfielder on support, but we've given him instructions to make it a bit more fit in with the formation, I guess. Nikolic comes forward. Jeff steals it off him. Jerry now as the striker. Garcia, Jeff, back to Garcia, into Jeff again. You can see we're moving the ball around. Nice little triangles, which is what we want. Ratinho comes forward. Ball in, looking for Jerry. It's cleared. Vidovic will pick it up. Back to Garcia. Vidovic again. He tries to bend one from range and it goes past the post. We are on top. We are on top of this game. They've had a few more attempts, but from the highlights are in Vicario. He's onside. What a run and what a ball from Garcia. Vicario picks up a goal and it's 3-1, and this is a wonderful run. He just sort of, I think it was Sonogo at the back that kept him on line. Goalkeeper from that range has got absolutely no chance, and that is a wonderful goal to stick in the net. Jerry again struggling as the pressuring forward. O'Dare really not having a good game at the back. Let's take him off for we're bringing on Stojic for O'Dare on that side. So Stojic, our Croatian centre back, we've bought in pretty big money from Turkey. Hasn't played too much because O'Dare and Leonardo have been pretty solid at the back and hadn't had to complain too much. We're going to take Jerry off, and he's going to be replaced by Simon up front, who isn't a natural up there, but he can play as a pressing forward. It's easy, isn't it? Just go and pressurise the centre backs. Nothing too much to complain about. And I think we probably will do Lektala for Simonovic in the last few minutes. As Porto go 4-2 up against Feyenoord. Garcia hits a free kick. It's 4-1. It's 4-1. We are very much in control of this game now. We are going to be going through in the Champions League. Garcia gets his second of the game. Look at that. He's so good. He's so good. 10 minutes to go. We will do that sub. We'll bring on Lektala for Simonovic on that side. He's left-footed. It says he can't play there. He definitely can be an inside forward on the right-hand side. But it's been a very, very good game. Escobar hits a free kick. He can't do what Garcia did, and he puts it over the bar. But yes, we're doing very, very well in this game. 5 minutes to go. Garcia, Jeff, ball in. Sonogo clears it. Tosic picks it up into Garcia again. He's on a hat-trick from central midfield. Vidovic out to Jeff. Jeff, ball in. Ratinho's at the back post. He's now on a hat-trick as well. 5 minutes to go. It's 5-1. Yeah, I mean, we've really put them on the back burner with this formation. It's very, very attacking. It gets a number of people forward. Look at this, 4 people in front of the ball. Jeff with a great cross to the back post. Ratinho sneaks in, hits the volley. Lovely goal, 13th goal of the season for him. And that is 5-1, and we are 100% going to the knockout stages of the Champions League. Can we take it a bit further? Tosic comes forward into Ratinho. Out he goes looking for Lektala. Kodra heads it away. Jeff, Garcia, Lektala's there. Lektala back to Garcia, out to Tosic, into Vidovic. Vidovic comes forward. Ratinho back to Vidovic, into Tosic. Tosic into Simon, back to Tosic. Look at this play. It's great. Vicario gets a shot off his block. Jeff puts a ball in. Sonogo with a clearance, and Lektala will pick it up into Vidovic, out to Tosic. Tosic shoots, and Jacobs touches it over the bar for a corner. And it is looking good. They've obviously got a man injured and gone down to 10 men as Jacobs punches that away. Kodra flicks it on. And I've just realised I need to sort out the set pieces for this tactic because I only had one man back there as Tosic lays it back to Oyazin. This will probably be the end of the game, I imagine. Martinez out to Kodra. Kodra is just robbed by Garcia. He's got to be player of the match, I think. Vicario comes forward on the right hand side. Jeff, Garcia. and he's tackled by Schmidt, and Schmidt has the ball, but with 10 seconds to go, I'm confident in saying we are going to be the victors. And there we go, we really raised the game in the second half. O'Dea had a mistake leading to a goal. Florio had a 0 cross completion. That is absolutely dreadful from the right back for Schalke, but passionately, that was really special. Nobody gave us a chance. So we do have this potential to put in a performance like this. Porto won 6-2 as well, smashing them, but beating Schalke 5-1 is very, very nice indeed. So the new formation appeared to work against the 4-4-2, and we qualify for that. Garcia's there, we see 461k, and it's very, very nice indeed. Garcia with 2 goals and an assist, absolutely superb in front of goal. Very, very nice. Look how well he's coming along. Looks absolutely awesome. Who is it that's interested in him now? Schalke, Sevilla, Benfica and Hoffenheim. I'm hoping that we'll be able to sort of withstand bids from them. See, they're sort of clubs that I'd say that we're consistently beating, so why would you want to go and move to them? But Football Manager's a weird little beast, isn't it? We'll stick with it because we've got we've got a couple of things actually in this episode. We've had that game, we've got the Champions League knockout first round draw, and we've also got the World Cup draw as well. So we'll see what World Cup group we're going to get for Brazil. There's no way he's leaving. You can look elsewhere. Guarana can move. I'm not too fussed about Guarana. He's not really getting any game time. We bought him in for 9.75. I'd be hoping to get some sort of money like that back, a similar sort of fee. But we'll have to see what happens in the window. So let's clear this. We'll get rid of the unavailable players because they've all gone on holiday. So we can just clear the things. And I'm going to be taking charge of the friendlies over the winter, I think, so that we can make sure the formation's working. I'll watch the games in a bit more detail and see what's going on. See what we can do with it. But yeah, I think it's sometime soon that the draw is. I think it's Friday. I think it's Friday or Saturday when the Champions League draw is done. So we will watch that and see who we get in the knockout round. Probably, knowing us, Barcelona, Man City. Even though we finished top of our group, we'll probably get someone like that, which is very, very annoying. Actually, what happened in the other groups? So us and Porto went through. Man United, Salzburg, Bayern, Arsenal, Madrid, Dortmund, Juventus, Lille, Liverpool, Roma, Milan, PSG, Man City, Barcelona. So yeah, chances are we're going to get Barcelona, PSG or Borussia Dortmund, I'd suggest. I reckon that's who we're going to get. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? So if you are enjoying the series and enjoying these videos, please do leave a like. It's very much appreciated. If you want to sign up to the Discord or anything like that, then yeah, just do it all in the descriptions below. That would be great. We're just waiting for the Champions League draw to happen, with the balls to go into the pot and then go, ooh, it's number 3, NK Zagreb, against number 1, FC Barcelona. We all know it's going to happen. I just don't know why I'm teasing myself about it, because we know it's going to happen. We just know it's going to be a nightmare. And then Brazil, the draw for Brazil, that'd be interesting because I have no idea who's qualified out of that. And we qualified, we lost 1 game in our qualification group against Argentina, and after that we smashed absolutely everybody. So I'm expecting us to go into with good hopes in the World Cup. We're going to play that World Cup and then resign from Brazil. Whatever happens, we're just going to resign from Brazil, because I've been at Brazil for quite a while actually, and I want if I'm doing another international job, it will be in Europe. So yeah, we're doing that. Oh yeah, Ross, you got sacked, you got fired. Yeah, you got fired from Istra. You weren't doing very well at all, so they sort of put you out of your misery really and just let you go. Luckily it wasn't the game after us. You are currently unemployed. There are a few jobs going in Croatia, so you got replaced by Luka Gasplovic, who was he worked for me, yeah, my under-19s coach. So yeah, he's gone there. So yeah, I think you're still unemployed. You may have got another job. Ross Jacobs. No, you're still unemployed, yeah. And we try and give you a job back at us and you're just not interested. You're too Billy Big Balls, aren't you now? You've been a manager, so doesn't matter. So the CLF Zagreb Arena expansion is complete. The all-seater stadium now accommodates a total of 25,974 people, which is absolutely brilliant. The picture was last relayed in January, but we also have the draw for the Champions League, so we can face Arsenal, Dortmund, Porto. No, we can't. Arsenal, Dortmund, PSG, Barcelona, Salzburg, Lille, Roma. We could have a repeat of the Europa League final as PSG are first out of the hat and they'll be facing Liverpool. Let's just go automatic. That's a big game, PSG, Liverpool. Porto, we can't play Porto, so they get Man United. Lille, I would definitely take Lille. Lille get Man City. That's very tough for the French team. Borussia Dortmund are out of the hat. They're going to be playing Juventus in a huge game. That one. Roma are drawn against FC Bayern. Salzburg are going to be playing against Atletico Madrid, and we're going to get Arsenal or Barcelona. Oh my god. We're going to get Barcelona. I called it. This is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. How did that happen? How did that happen? I called it straight away. Even before I saw who had qualified, I said we're definitely going to get Barcelona or Man City. And we got bloody Barcelona. Bloody Barcelona again. I hate them. Why do we always get the toughest draw? It's so shit. It's so shit. Right, we'll be back for the World Cup draw. Unbelievable. So we're back for the World Cup. We have been placed into pot 1 for the World Cup draw. So, what's happened here? Hey? Why have it's been drawn? Okay. That was weird. So that's going to be Slovenia, South Korea and Costa Rica. That was very strange. It had already drawn 3 of the groups. Bizarre. We've got Ghana and the Ukraine in Group I. We should get out that group quite easily. Ukraine are pretty decent. But yeah, there you go. Brazil to face Ghana. Relatively straightforward group. Can handle a threat of Ghana. Oh, Ibrahim Asahe. I recognise him. Did he play for me? Yeah, he did. We made a massive profit on him after 1 season. Thought I recognised that name. Yeah, well, there you go. 2 draws done. We're going to look forward to South Korea trip. Is it being hosted in South Korea again? Oh, yeah. South Korea. Italy won it last year. Okay. Excellent stuff. Right. World Cup friendlies to be scheduled. We're going to do that in a minute. But thank you so much for watching. We're going to be back for the game against Barcelona. Oh, that one there we'll be back for. Can you believe it? Barcelona. What a piss take. What an absolute piss take. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you to the patrons that support a little bit extra to the channel. It is very much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.